Today, we are going to show you the unboxing of the Officejet Pro 7740 wide format printer. Now, take note that this is a fairly heavy printer, so we have put it on our desk. We're going to show you how to unbox it with only one person. However, the recommendation is to take out the printer with two persons. First, let us set the printer to its side. We'll cut the bottom tape. Once you have opened the flap, turn the printer back to its side. And lift up the box. Now that we have removed the box, let us take a look at its contents. It has got a Ethernet cable. It has got two power cords, one for the US and one for the UK. It comes with two CD, the ReadArris Pro, as well as the HP Officejet Pro software driver. There's the setup poster, the HP ink cartridge information, as well as the getting started guide. It has got the setup cartridges for this printer as well. Finally, there's the USB cable as well as the phone cable for the fax. After taking out the contents from the box, let us remove the rest of the foam. There's a foam on both sides of the printer. You just need to lift that up. Next, you may want to turn the printer around so that it is facing you. Gently lift up the printer using the plastic provided and remove the two side foams. Finally, you can remove the plastics from the printer. The printer is now unboxed. Next, let us remove all the tapes from this printer. Let's check if there's any cardboard in the tray itself. Indeed there is. Remember to remove the tape as well as the piece of cardboard from the tray. Using the power cord supplied, plug it into a wall socket, and with the other end of the cable, go to the back of the printer and plug it in. After you have plugged the cable into the printer, turn on the power at the wall socket and press the power button on the printer. The printer will now start up. Once the printer has started up, the first screen will ask you for the language selection. Let's select English. And let's set our country region to be Singapore. Let's set the date as well, and the time. We will skip the product tour and continue setup. Next, it is asking us to install the cartridges. We need to use the cartridges that came with the printer. These are the setup cartridges. Open the cartridge access door. And insert the cartridges one by one according to the color on the cartridge holder. Push in the setup cartridges until you can feel that the spring has loaded and locked the cartridges. Once that's done, you can close the cartridge access door. The printer is now undergoing printer maintenance. It is asking us to load plain paper into the paper tray. Let's do that now. To load the paper, first open up the tray. Put in the paper and make sure you adjust the paper guides. Make sure you adjust the one for the paper width as well as the paper length as shown. Once the paper width adjuster has been adjusted, you can close the tray. The printer will now do an alignment. While the printer is doing an alignment, you may want to extend the output tray. The alignment is done. This is the alignment page that was printed. You can recycle this page. The alignment is successful. Next, it is asking us to select the connection method. We will select wireless. The printer has found our network, which is Technology Tips. We need to enter the wireless password. Once the password is entered, you need to confirm. The connection is successful and the IP address is updating. Great! We have now connected our printer to our home wireless network. It's asking us whether we want to have the web services set up. Let's choose yes. And accept. For now, we will leave it as do not check. We'll allow HP to collect this data. The printer will be used in a home, and it will be for personal use. Finally, we can finish the setup by going online at the URL provided. Our printer is now set up. Let us now load some tabloid media into tray 2. First, open up tray 2. You will notice that there is a blue tab indicated over here where you can press and extend the tray. Once that is done, open up the cover and place your media into the tray. Once again, remember to use the width adjusters. Once that is done, push back the tray. You will notice that the tray doesn't go in fully. This is because you have inserted the tabloid media into tray 2. Once you push in tray 2, the printer will prompt whether you have changed the media type or size. You need to select the size to be tabloid. And the paper type is plain paper.